What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Elimination Chamber 2012 review. A lot of big things for the show tonight, so let's kick it off right here from Elimination Chamber. I say we start with the pre-show with the return of the Rhodes Scholars. I guess they never really did break up the tag team then. Going against Tenzai and Brodus Clay. Pretty much Tenzai and Brodus Clay won. Wasn't much of a good... It was just a forgettable match. Nobody really cared, so it's not like it didn't really mean that much and everything. Also, moving on in tonight, kicking off the show, the World Heavyweight title on the line. Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio. The match was good, other than Del Rio missing that bucket shot so far off. He couldn't even connect his head until he did it the second time. I was a little shocked that Big Show lost to the Car's arm break. I thought something else was going to happen, but it was an alright match, I'll give it that. Other stuff that happened on the pay-per-view tonight, Miz versus Antonio Cesaro. The match was kind of whatever, other than Miz kicking Cesaro in the nuts. I guess they're going to keep pushing this all the way to WrestleMania, probably, and keep this feud going. It's kind of a good feud, but, you know, I guess they're just going to keep it going then and everything, so we'll see what happens there. Also, we have tonight the Elimination Chamber match, where finally Jack Swagger has came out with new music. None of that on your knees crap. I believe they are really pushing Jack Swagger somewhere, and he's actually doing better this time. I think they are changing. Sure, I'm not still a big fan of the whole American gimmick, but they're tweaking it very good. They gave him a mouthpiece, which is Zeb Coulter or Dutch Mantel, you know him. You gave him new music. And yeah, so I think things are going to start probably going for Jack Swagger. Then pretty much the rest of the Elimination Chamber competitors came out. Jericho, Orton, Mark Henry, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. They kicked it off with Daniel Bryan and Jericho was the first ones in. Then Swagger was the third one to go in the ring. Coming up next was Kane, then Orton. It was kind of slow until Mark Henry hit the fucking ring pretty much. When Mark Henry hit the ring and everybody was down, Henry went in pretty much with beast mode and destroyed everybody. World's Strongest Slam on Daniel Bryan. Took him out. Then he put Orton through the glass. He threw him through the pod, crashing him through there. Then he took out Kane. World's Strongest slammed him, catching him in midair. Until, like, even a double suplex Jericho and Swagger did on Mark Henry until pretty much got back into the ring, crashing Henry into the steel and back into the ring. Jericho did a big boot. Swagger did a big boot. Jericho did a cold breaker, and Orton hit the RKO and eliminated Mark Henry. But Mark Henry, people were cheering the hell for Mark Henry when he got eliminated, but then he ran back in there. And he pretty much went in and World's Strongest slammed everybody. He beat the fuck out of all the elimination competitors. And Mark Henry, I thought, in my opinion, I had him on as an odds-on favorite to win the Elimination Chamber match. That was one of my picks to win. I really did kind of want Mark Henry to win, but hell, he still put on one hell of a show, I'll give him that, and kicked everybody's ass. It got to the final three then with Jericho, Orton, and Swagger pretty much brawling out there. Hitting moves and everything. Jericho was pretty much hit the cold breaker on a lot of people, and he tried to hit another cold breaker, but Orton dodged it. Orton hit the RKO, pinned Jericho. Swagger got the roll up, pinned Orton. So now Jack Swagger is now going to WrestleMania and will be fighting Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. In my opinion, I guess it was the right pick. In my opinion, I thought Mark Henry was going to win. But I thought probably Jericho. Those were the two ones where my odds-on favorite was going to be Mark Henry. I guess they're going to do this whole American versus Mexican thing, because that's that promo they cut tonight. Swagger and Coulter about we the people, we're the good guys in America and stuff. Next, I bet you they're going to have people singing the national anthem. I don't know who they're going to do next. But Jack Swagger won, so they really are changing Swagger's shit up now, and maybe he is going to go somewhere. I guess people are right about this big push he was supposed to be getting. I still hate the same gimmick, but they are kind of making it better, though, and he's got new music. So, we'll see how this keeps going. Dolph Ziggler came out saying why isn't he on the card and everything, and Booker T put him against Kofi Kingston. Kofi pretty much went against Dolph Ziggler. It was a forgettable match, and pretty much Biggie Langston then got in the ring and started beating up Kofi, and the crowd kept chanting one more. I kind of feel bad for Kofi Kingston. They got to do something with Kofi Kingston, because this looking really bad for him right now. I don't think they're putting him anywhere. I think they need to push him back in the main event spot like they tried to do back in 2009 until let Orton take that shit. But they really need to do something with Kofi Kingston, because come on, Biggie Langston destroying him. I think people are a little bit almost pissed. And besides, the crowd chanted one more time. God. Divas title match. Yeah, Kayla went against Tamina. Forgettable match. Nobody cared. Caitlyn won. Spear. It was whatever. I don't think nobody really cared. And then we moved on to the WWE title. The Shield versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. Or people call it Super Friends something. Which was a fucking brawl out there. Now, a lot of people worried because myself. If the Shield lost, if the Shield lost tonight, they would have been buried by Cena and them. A lot of people thought that. But the Shield went all out there. And pretty much, I like how Roman Reigns speared Sheamus through the barricade, taking him out. I thought that was crazy right there, I'll tell you what. And I almost thought the Shield was going to lose, because then Cena and Ryback were about to hit the FU and the Shell Shock simultaneously until Reigns came in with the spear on Ryback, making Seth Rollins drop on him, winning the match. It was a very eventful match, and pretty much Ryback stormed out of their pits, so I was very glad the Shield won. Let's say the so-called Sword cannot beat the Shield. And it was a close one, because a lot of people thought it was going to get buried like Nexus almost. And then we moved on into the main event. CM Punk versus The Rock for the WWE Championship. The match was pretty much good out there. I really enjoyed the match. And CM Punk was trying to get The Rock, get disqualified and everything, and he even did a rock bottom on The Rock on the table, but it didn't go through, and Paul Heyman was out there, and then the ref got knocked down by The Rock then. Punk was hitting the GTS, and another ref came, and Punk rolled on his leg and injured him, and then Paul Heyman just gave Punk the title to hit at Rock, but he actually hit Paul with the title, and then Rock, well, he had the elbow, he can't have, but The Rock, well, at least he won by a rock bottom this time and not an elbow, because I was pissed last time because he won by an elbow. So that was the thing that pissed me off last time about that match. But he won by an elbow this time. About people's rock bottom this time. But unfortunately for me, I don't want to see The Rock versus John Cena 2 again. Because everybody says last year that The Rock carried John Cena throughout the entire match and he was winded. I don't think The Rock was ever out of shape. But I don't want to see The Rock versus Cena again. Well, what's the difference? It's a title on the line. I'm going to see The Rock kick John Cena's ass again 2 years in a row? That's what's going to happen, people. It's either that or the smart idea, a lot of people are saying, let's make it a triple threat match for the WWE title. Rock, Cena, Punk. Now that could do some better work at WrestleMania, if you ask me. Because I don't think people want to see Rock versus Cena 2 again. First it was once in a lifetime. Make it twice in a lifetime now, pretty much. But, at WrestleMania, I guess we already have our 2 title matches now. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping the WWE title match change to a triple threat. I don't know what's going to happen, but comment, subscribe. You know what I am. You know what I do. Once again, it's me, the H-O-O-D. More funnier than a Kramer, I've just got done with this review of the 2013 Elimination Chamber. So you know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching the show, keep commenting, subscribing. I will see you guys later, and check out more reviews and my live reactions that I post up with the Elimination Chamber review. I'm out of here. Peace.